Hey Leo, welcome back to Peony Lore, where we help you to find the beauty in all things. This is the remainder of June. This is the 15th through the 30th. We're kind of doing this in a calendar spread so that we can continue on breaking down the energies. June and July are just going to be off the chain, as we've already discovered with many of the crazy things that have gone on in our universe. So let's just try to dial into what's the best information that Spirit wants to share with you with regards to what you need to know for the rest of the month. So I hope that so far everyone is doing okay, managing all of this shutdown and then reopening and some of the crazy anger and energies that have been out there lately. What I'm seeing so far is that may have had a little bit to do with you, but we're going to get into the general energy. So like I said, this is going to be more of like a calendar style, if you will. So one card represents the rest of the week. We're going to break it down because we've got the week of the 15th, we've got the week of the 27th, and then we'll have the week of the 29th, which kind of rolls into our scenarios here. So at the end of each week, we're going to do a pairing of oracle cards to kind of help tie everything together. We're going to do it the Big Lebowski style, right? Tying the room together. But what I have showing up for you, Leo, is that you're walking into the beginning of this week here with some victory and success. So you are going to be recognized, if you haven't already, for an accomplishment that has been made. And I think this is wonderful. What I'm being told next is that the Solitude card that's showing up for you is gonna lead you, based on the success that shows up for you in this beginning part of the week. The Solitude card that pops in really is about, it's the Hermit. And I think that the Hermit is really just an opportunity for you to understand that there's a chance for you to kind of go within a little bit. It sounds like you're contemplating something that kind of came up for you. I do know that we're going to probably do a clarifier, but let's continue on with it. So there's a reason that you're needing to go into solitude for a little bit here, be in hermit mode. You need to take whatever this energy is, and you need to kind of understand that as we get to Wednesday, which is the 17th, which is when Mercury starts to go into retrograde, that you're kind of in your thoughts a lot. Now, I'm also going to bring a couple of other things in here. We've got 999. So the 999, the Solitude card in the Major Arcana, we've got this the Nine of Swords energy, and then we've got the Nine of Rods, which leads into the Fool energy towards the end of the week. Something extremely spiritual is really going to be happening for you and occurring for you, which is going to allow you to take your success and transfer it into something that's brand new. The only thing that I can say about the Nine of Swords is that, again, this is a lot of mental energy, and this is little mini devil, in my opinion, and how I like to read it, because this really is not sleeping. It's high anxiety for some specific reasons that are meaningful to you. But these are your own thoughts. So this is your opportunity to know that you have the ability to control the thinking that is kind of coming in here. When we get to Thursday and we're looking at the Nine of Rods energy, it really is knowing that you've come ahead of situations from the past. So in the traditional deck, you've got the fellow that's sitting here with the 8 rods behind and holding the 1 in the hand. You've already come through so much. You need to just make sure that you are being in an extremely spiritual place, whatever that is for you, and maintaining that particular strength. Recognize how far you've come, because you really do have what it takes in order to get down to the next level here. So the Fool energy popping up, again, most signs are receiving the Fool within this particular week. We've got Mercury retrograde that's kicking off here. We're going to be into the weekend of Father's Day. We're hitting summer solstice, which is the longest day of the year. There's going to be a lot of downloads and personal information that's going to be coming from your guides and your spirit team that's meant just for you. And then we go right into the solar eclipse, the Ring of Fire, on the 21st. So take these energies and know that you've come a long way. Give yourself some appreciation for that. don't spend too much time in analysis paralysis. And really think about your gratitude when it comes to how far you've come, and carry that spiritual strength for you, because these new beginnings that are coming up, this full energy is fabulous with being able to start something brand new. You are given kind of, you know, you've gone through, so much, but you get the opportunity to be you. Come out and be the you that you are supposed to be. Own your originality, okay? Own your individuality. And, you know, I would just go back and say that make sure that on this particular day you're backing up anything, okay? Take this beginning week to back up any devices, you know, film, books. Make sure that your computer is backed up. Make sure that you have access to your banking records. Whatever the case may be for you that you find personal, you're going to want to make sure that you have a chance to go ahead and back that up. So we're going to go ahead and go into the oracles here. So we've got the oracle of the fairies, and then we've got the oracles of the dragons, okay? And there's no there's no mistake that these particular cards are coming out when it comes to the portals that are happening here for this ending weekend. So let's just see what the fairies have to say. Okay, so the fairies are saying to wish wisely and use your wishes wisely to manifest your heart's desire and take the practical steps towards making your dreams come true. So, you know, you can't get, they're not going to give it to you on a plate. You got to walk towards it. You got to use everything that's available to you to try to go get what you want. The dragon energy is Thor's red, black, and gold dragon, which is protecting you in a time of change. So I think this is fabulous. A time of rapid transition and transformation is going to happen. You need to go ahead and relax because you are safe. Okay? All right. So we're going to go ahead and continue on. I will go in and do some clarifiers, I believe, in this, especially with the Nine of Swords area, just to see if I can help dig anything else out. But let's see what let's see what the universe has in store for us for the 22nd, the week of the 22nd. There we go. Well, that's good. You got the Ace of Rods energy. You do, it's such a passionate, passion being reignited for something. This is a gift of the universe coming to provide you with a new idea, a new motivation, something that's really going to help advance you. Now, into Tuesday, you slide into a little bit of discontent and boredom, and I'm not overly surprised about that. When you go through these upgrades and you go through this this messaging that's going to show up for you, you may feel that you're a little bit bored and that you're not willing to take a look. But you look at this. You got two aces on the ground, okay? On that Wednesday, you've got the Ace of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles, new foundations, new beginnings of foundations, and security. So very often it is financial. It doesn't always have to be, but it's something that's going to lend itself to your personal security, which is fantastic. So it does look like you slide into the Eight of Cups, knowing that you need to make a change. This card is titled Emotional Withdrawal. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. When you go through something big, just like you do here with the Hermit mode, sometimes you need to just go inside and within and take a knee. Decide what energies you need to manage so that you can feel content in your heart. This is a lot of beautiful energy, Leo. Holy buckets. Whatever's going on up here, you completely turn the corner because, like I said, you've got the Ace of Rods, this discontent and boredom. This looks like there's an offer that's potentially coming to you that you may not necessarily be wanting to take advantage of, or you're not really seeing. You're not seeing it as a potential, but whatever it is, it's going to help propel your prosperity. Take the time that's necessary to kind of go within and feel the feels. Cry it out, scream it out, be inside and, you know, like I said, use your blessings that are coming to you and have some appreciation and gratitude for that. Because by that Friday, you are in the solid Four of Wands. This is foundations and achievements. So this is success in your physical home. Okay, the fours are structure, solid structure in your physical home, in a workplace. It also can represent great accomplishment and achievement. So you should feel really, really good about yourself towards the end of that second week. That 26th, 27th of June is going to be something that's grand for you. Before I go on do the clarifiers, I want to go ahead and pull the oracles for this particular row. So we're going to use the Angels of Atlantis, and I would like to find out what energy from the angels would like to lend themselves to our Leos here. Let's see what we've got. This is looking really, really good. I mean, there's really nothing to be crazy about. But I am gonna go back in there. I want to hit this suffering and silence, and I want to hit this discontent and boredom, so I can find out with all this other awesome stuff that's going on here. Okay, so we got 2 cards, and we're gonna go ahead and take them. The 2 cards that we got from the Angels of Atlantis is Archangel Raphael, and I know why that is. Archangel Raphael, heart chakra for sure. It's communion, okay? And the communion is really talking about you going in. So this one really pairs up with the 8 of Cups for you to go in. Archangel Raphael is responsible for healing mentally, physically, and is responsible for making sure that you are mentally capable, which is why this 999 is sitting here from that front row with some spiritual information that's coming. So you need to be prepared for some information coming. Now, Archangel Gabriel is showing up. Archangel Gabriel is responsible for water. Archangel Gabriel is responsible for communication, our throat chakra for sure, and it's benediction. So if you are a spiritual person, then know that you are being offered the opportunity to really kind of go within so that you can receive the messages that are for you in those 2 veins. Now, to kind of break down some of the heaviness, I got a new deck. It's a little snarky. I absolutely love this. This little deck here is the Rebel Oracle, little badass unicorns. And this deck is kind of like a in-your-face, call it like it is. What do we need to know for our Leos? Okay, I'm not going to take all 3. That's a lot of information. Yeah, I'm told to reshuffle. Fat fingers. Sorry, guys. We really just want 1. Let's see what happens. All right, there it is. Leo, stop talking. Stop talking. Shut your mouth and listen. This is absolutely fantastic how this stuff kind of goes in. Listen to what Spirit is telling you. Listen to the communion. Listen to your internal self when it comes to your security and your health and all those other kinds of things. But the universe is telling you that you've got the power within you to start making some other different arrangements for yourself as far as thought process and kicking you up a level. So you're upgrading very, very swiftly here. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and pull the 29th and the 30th for the month. For our Leos, that's the first one. Hey, we've got wisdom. This is the Hierophant. Okay. And then we've got positive movement forward. I love that. This is the Ace of Pentacles. So if you are a light worker, if you're a spiritual worker, if you're a healer of some sort, I'm definitely getting the message that, again, you're upgrading to a brand new level. Your skill set is really getting ready to enhance. The Hierophant often does talk about religious and what's the word that I'm trying to say? Come on, let's get the words together. For the love of Mike. Okay, I'll go back to it. I know there's a lot of religious institution and support for, and again, that's why I think I started it by saying your version of spirituality for yourself. It doesn't necessarily have to be church-based, but it definitely does have things to do with your spirituality. But if you do need to seek counsel for someone that is in your circle, so to speak, that can help to offer that, this is an invitation for you to be able to go in and do that and express to other groups of people kind of what it is that you need to know. You've got a lot of new wisdom that's coming to you, and whatever it is that you're counseled with, I'm being told, is going to truly support you. You've got the 8 of Pentacles here, which is positive movement forward, and the 8 of Pentacles also is represented as becoming the master of your particular craft. So whatever it is that you do, it looks like you are in a really, really good spot. I'm going to go ahead and hit the oracles for this particular part of the end of the month here. So we're going to go in with the Sacred Geometry card, and then we're also going to go in with one of the cards from Esther Hicks as she's channeling Abraham. So what do we have for our Leos here, please? And then, like I said, I'll go back. Ooh. I love this. 852 hertz. If you're listening to binaural beats or anything else like that, will really support you. This is card number 30, and it is talking about intuition and wisdom. Absolutely spot on. Love that. So let us see what the energy of Abraham has to say. Oop, how about we... What is going on? My fingers feel wet, although they're very, very dry. This is so unique. One more time. I'm going to give that just another physical shuffle here. Reiki. The word that what I'm being told right now is Reiki. If you're a Reiki worker, a Reiki healer, it's this one here, you are going to be upgrading. Okay, and so the advice from Abraham here is that our varied behaviors adds to the planet's well-being. Okay, so when you remember that nothing can come into your experience without your vibrational intention of it, and when you remember that the varied behavior of others adds to the balance and the well-being of the planet, even if they offer behavior that you do not approve of, and that you do not have to participate in the unwanted behavior and will not, unless you give your attention to it, you become more willing to allow others to live as they choose. So I completely understand where this message is going. When you receive all these spiritual upgrades, okay, and you already know that you're getting ready to level up. Again, I'm talking specifically to my healers here. And you know that you're being sparked, and you go in for your emotional withdrawal time, and you know that it's going to affect your foundations and achievements in the positive flow. The best thing for you to be able to do is just kind of keep your vibration high, and you have to remember to meet people where they're at energetically. No one is above anybody else, even if you're a healer or any of those other types of things. No one is above anybody else. You need to really just kind of stay in your lane and do your thing, and just make sure that you're manifesting the things that are for you at this particular moment. Because when you vibrate high, regardless of whether you know it or not, you are actually assisting the rest of the planet and the people and the animals and everybody else on it. Everything that you can do to continue to raise your vibration raises the vibration of everybody else, but mostly focus on yourself is basically what I'm being told, okay? Okay, I am interested in finding out why we are suffering in silence. Again, I think it's just more of an anxiety thing because, like I said, you're starting off the week knowing that there's some victorious things for you. And like I said, when you go through energetic downloads, it is often time to go in and try to ground so that that energy is most meaningful to you. Okay, so you're worried about your money. If you're worried about, excuse me, leaving your, I gotta take a drink. If you're worried about leaving your 9-to-5 job, in order to open up your own practice, don't worry about it because financially the universe is taking care of you, okay? Why do we have discontent and boredom? I think I already know. It's because you're ready to move on to the next thing. You're ready to move on in your greatness. Oh, yes. The lovers. The lovers in this particular case, I'm being told for you is... the partnership. This is your business partnership. This is your current work. So you've had some success in your current business world. You do know that when going in, again, the 999, you cannot give that up, is leading you to all of these energetic upgrades that are getting ready to happen to you. It's okay to remove yourself from a partnership, including business, that is going to allow you to graduate into doing your own thing, right? Why did I get a flippy flip here? Hang on, there we go. Ah, I should have taken that. Yes, because you're considering with this Two of Rods, very, very strongly leaving that relationship. One more. Yeah, there it is. The Four of Cups on the Four of Cups. You're not necessarily seeing the offer that's coming from the universe that is meant for your best and highest good. Let's go hit this emotional withdrawal. And with the emotional withdrawal, we've got the Page of Swords, and then we've got this, the Seven of Rods. So you need to be able to defend your position if you are turning in your notice and things of that particular nature. It's not time to look behind your shoulders. It is time to move. Be wary of anyone else that is too much in your business with this page of swords in reverse. Again, this is for you and you alone. You need to do what's best for you. How do we come out of this 7? But that's why you're going in. Because someone is trying to talk you out of your own success. And you're defending your position. Ha! You end up getting the Ace of Swords. You get the clarity on that. You get the clarity. You're going to find the words that is going to help you express why, when, how, where. I am so... I'm going to be like hitting up all the Leos that I personally know to find out what else is going on in their worlds. But I feel very strongly that this one is going to be more geared towards a light worker. Like I said, Reiki healer. Maybe you're graduating levels. And that's where the education piece also comes in here with the Hierophant. Fast information is coming towards you with that Knight of Swords. Fast clarity. What else do we need to know about the Hierophant? Okay, so this is collaboration. The beginnings of strong foundation here with the 3 of Pentacles that's showing up. All right. Setting yourself up for success. So when the 3 of Pentacles actually shows up, it's the beginning of the foundation of something that's going to be long lasting. Whoa. Okay, that's way too many. Sorry. But at the end of the day, like I said, it's positive movement forward with this Ace of Pentacles, which is becoming the master of your craft. So let's find out what else we can find out about that 3 of Pentacles. Come on. It's the 3 of Swords. Okay, that's the one that wants to be out, and I'm told to keep these down here for the energy of July. All right, so this is what we're going to do. So what you're being invited to do when you take this counsel, and you know that there's information coming that's going to help support you with the foundation, you are feeling that there's a loss. You were happy with your job. You were in gratitude for all the things that it brought to you, but you do feel a little bit of sadness with the fact that you're going to be leaving. But you know what? You are going to be propelled so far forward. I would not even put too much thought into it, but that also is representative of healing of the heart, healing of the things that is necessary for you. Oh, I just realized how bright that was. I'm so sorry if you guys are trying to look at the cards. Sorry. So yes, the 3 of Swords also indicates healing. So you will be receiving some healing. So maybe you have the opportunity to have a master, someone that you're working with, again, in your own arena, help to offer you some healing of the heart. If you're a Reiki master, take some for yourself. Not let somebody else do it. Be doted on for a little bit so that you can be completely cleared of your energy. All right, so, oh my gosh. We're going to carry on a little bit into the first few days of July here, just to kind of carry the message through. Again, you have been granted the Ace of Wands. So, like I said, in July, you are going to be completely different. You are going to be able to recognize what the Spirit is giving you, and so that you can take advantage of this 9 of Cups, okay? All the things that you're looking for, being completely satisfied with this new turn that you're going to take with this Fool energy. The Hangman for you is taking a step back and recognizing what's going on, but it's also more downloads coming for you. That's specifically what I'm being told. And then the 2 of Swords that's here is making sure that you are balanced in peace. This is peace, but it is being balanced between your thoughts and your heart, being peaceful between your head and your heart with the decisions that have recently been made. I'm told to pull one more angel card. So we're going to go in with our Angel Therapy deck. Let me just give it a quick shuffle. Leo, I am so excited for you. I am so excited for you. I want commentary. I want to know who this is for, what it is that you do, how are you helping the planet with your beautiful service. And you also have another invitation from Archangel Michael. That's fabulous. So what the card is saying is that Archangel Michael is working very closely with you and is protecting and guiding you through this particular situation. So not only do you have Archangel Michael to listen to, you've got most of the masters that are sitting here, right? The only one you're missing is Uriel, the masters of the 4 corners, but they're working with you very, very heavily. And I really would like to know how this is meaningful to you. What service are you providing? If it's not Reiki, is it something different? But wish wisely. And this rapid transformation that's getting ready to happen, please relax because you're safe. I mean, all of the cards are supportive of that. This is one of my most fantabulous, fun readings because it is completely fluid. There's nothing scary that's here. Do you at this point, and then contact me with whatever service it is that you're doing so I can hit you up too. Intuition and wisdom are on point, 852 hertz. If you're not aware of that, just go ahead and plug into the 852. That will help you receive the information that you need. And with that, Leo, I just really want to say thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of what information it is that you're receiving. If you found this helpful, and I hope that you did, and you resonate with it completely, consider giving a like and then a subscribe to the channel so that you can be aware of the other postings that I put up. If you're looking for some more leveled information, make sure that you're taking a look at their rising and your moon sign as well. But other than that, I want to say thank you again, and I wish you well, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.